Ever wondered what sets the rich apart from the poor? It's all in the mindset. It's not just about how much money you have, but how you think about money and opportunities. In this video, we're diving deep into 7 key mindset differences between the rich and the poor. We'll explore how these differences impact their financial decisions, their approach to life, and ultimately, their level of success. Get ready to unlock the secrets of a wealthy mindset. Let's be real, guys, we all face obstacles. Rich or poor, life throws curveballs. But here's the difference. People with a scarcity mindset, often those struggling financially, tend to fixate on those obstacles. They see a challenging market and think, no way, it's too risky, I'm going to lose everything. But those with a wealthy mindset, they see the same challenge and think, okay, how can I use this to my advantage? What opportunities are hidden within this problem? Think about it. When the real estate market crashed back in 2008, some people panicked and sold their properties at a loss. They saw only disaster. But others? They saw a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to buy real estate at a steal. They focused on the opportunity, and guess what? They came out ahead. That's the power of shifting your perspective. It's not about ignoring the challenges, it's about training your mind to see the potential within them. I've been in countless situations in real estate where things looked bleak, but instead of throwing in the towel, I asked myself, what can I learn from this? How can I turn this around? And you know what? More often than not, a solution presented itself. It's about being proactive, being resourceful, and having the confidence to turn a setback into a comeback. Now, don't get me wrong, saving money is crucial. It's the foundation of any solid financial plan. But here's the thing, saving alone won't make you wealthy. Why? Because when you simply save, your money just sits there. It might even lose value over time due to inflation. The real game changer is investing. Rich people understand that money is a tool to be put to work. They invest in assets like stocks, real estate, or businesses that have the potential to generate passive income and grow their wealth over time. They see money as a seed that needs to be planted and nurtured to bear fruit. Look at Warren Buffett. The guy's a legend, right? Do you think he hoarded his wealth in a savings account? No way. He invested it, reinvested his profits, and let the power of compounding work its magic. And that's what separates the wealthy from the rest. They don't just park their money, they put it in the driver's seat. Now I know what you might be thinking, investing is risky, and you're not entirely wrong. But here's the key. Successful investors manage risk. They do their research, diversify their portfolio, and never invest more than they can afford to lose. The world is changing faster than ever before. Technology is evolving, industries are being disrupted, and what worked yesterday might not work tomorrow. People with a poverty mindset often resist change. They cling to old ways of doing things, even if those ways are no longer effective. They fear the unknown and would rather stay stuck in their comfort zone, even if it means staying stuck financially. On the other hand, the wealthy, they embrace change. They see it as an opportunity for growth and innovation. They're constantly learning, adapting, and evolving their strategies to stay ahead of the curve. Think about it. The most successful companies are those that are constantly innovating and adapting to the changing market demands. Look at companies like Amazon or Tesla. They didn't become giants by sticking to the status quo. They embraced new technologies, disrupted entire industries, and were willing to take risks to achieve massive success. That's the power of embracing change. It allows you to stay relevant, capitalize on new opportunities, and ultimately achieve greater financial freedom. The key is to be open-minded, adaptable, and always willing to learn new things. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and challenge the status quo. The greatest rewards often lie outside of our comfort zones. Now, I'm not saying you should go out and bet your life savings on a risky investment, that's just foolish. But here's the thing, playing it safe all the time can be just as detrimental to your financial well-being as taking unnecessary risks. Why? Because when you play it safe, you're essentially choosing to stay stagnant. You're settling for mediocrity. Wealthy individuals understand that calculated risks are essential for growth. They know that every investment involves some level of risk, but they've learned to assess those risks, weigh the potential rewards, and make informed decisions. They understand that the bigger the risk, the bigger the potential reward. Think about starting a business. It's inherently risky, right? You're putting your time, money, and reputation on the line. But it also has the potential to generate massive wealth and create a legacy. Those who are afraid to take that risk will always wonder what if. They'll always be stuck in the what if I had just taken that chance mindset. So, how do you learn to take calculated risks? It's all about education, research, and surrounding yourself with the right mentors. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become in your ability to make informed decisions. Chapter 5. Continuous learning versus know-it-all attitude. In the world of wealth building, the learning never stops. The moment you think you know it all is the moment you stop growing. And in a constantly evolving financial landscape, stagnation can be costly. The wealthy understand this. They're voracious learners, always seeking out new information, new strategies, and new perspectives. They read books, attend seminars, network with experts, and are constantly expanding their knowledge base. They view learning as an investment in themselves, and they understand that the more they know, the better equipped they'll be to capitalize on opportunities and overcome challenges. Those with a poverty mindset often fall into the trap of thinking they know enough. They resist new information, dismiss expert advice, and cling to outdated beliefs. This closed-mindedness prevents them from adapting to change, seizing new opportunities, and ultimately achieving financial freedom. The truth is, the more you learn, the more you realize you don't know. And that's a good thing. It keeps you humble, it keeps you hungry for knowledge, and it keeps you growing. So, make a commitment to lifelong learning. Read books, listen to podcasts, attend workshops, and never stop seeking out new information. Chapter 6. Positive associations versus negative associations. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, your beliefs, and ultimately, your success. Wealthy individuals understand the power of association. They surround themselves with positive, driven, and successful individuals who inspire them to grow and achieve their goals. They actively seek out mentors, network with like-minded individuals, and create a supportive environment that fosters growth and abundance. On the other hand, people with a poverty mindset often surround themselves with negativity. They complain about their circumstances, blame others for their lack of success, and associate with people who reinforce their limiting beliefs. This creates a toxic environment that stifles growth and perpetuates a cycle of scarcity. Think about it. If you're constantly surrounded by people who tell you that you can't achieve your dreams, that it's too hard, that you're not good enough, eventually you'll start to believe them. But if you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who support your dreams, and who challenge you to grow, you're much more likely to achieve success. So, take a close look at your social circle. Are the people you spend the most time with lifting you up or dragging you down? If you want to achieve financial freedom, you need to surround yourself with people who inspire you, support you, and challenge you to be your best self. Chapter 7. Multiple income sources versus single income source. Let's face it, relying on a single source of income is risky. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that one source of income, you're in trouble. The wealthy understand this, and they diversify their income streams. They don't rely on just one job or one business to generate wealth. They create multiple streams of income through investments, side hustles, or by building multiple businesses. This diversification creates financial security and allows them to weather economic storms. Think about it. If you have one job and you get laid off, you're suddenly without any income. But if you have multiple streams of income, losing one stream might not be ideal, but it's not the end of the world. You have other sources of income to fall back on while you figure things out. So, how do you create multiple streams of income? Start by exploring your skills and passions. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? Could you turn those skills or passions into a side hustle or a small business? The internet has created endless opportunities to generate income online. You could start a blog, create an online course, sell products on Etsy, or become a freelancer. The possibilities are truly endless. The key is to get creative, be resourceful, and don't be afraid to experiment. Outro: Unlock your rich mindset. So there you have it, 7 key mindset differences that separate the rich from the poor. Remember, wealth isn't just about how much money you have, but how you think about money, opportunities, and yourself. By adopting a wealthy mindset, you can start making smarter financial decisions, attract more abundance into your life, and ultimately achieve your financial goals. It's time to start thinking like the wealthy. Believe in yourself, embrace change, take calculated risks, and never stop learning and growing. The path to financial freedom starts with your mindset. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content.